Let's go to a team that has zero questions at quarterback and a lot of healthy weapons. So Tom Brady here, he apparently played through a torn left MCL for the entirety of last year. Coming off this injury, heading into his age 44 season, are you less bullish on Brady, Kenny, this year, or do you think he has the potential to be even better on two good knees?
I actually think this news makes me, really not want to roster Tom Brady. I don't normally think that you did want to roster Tom Brady in fantasy football over the last, 5-6 seasons. Just for whatever reason, he hasn't been, quite the level of some of the other guys that are around the league, especially some of the rush first guys from a fantasy perspective. And look, I do think that this probably means that the Bucs take it easy with Tom Brady this year. I don't think he's going to be attempting 600 passes. I think they'll probably decide to run it a lot with Leonard Fournette, given how good he was late in the season, and see what happens. And, maybe that doesn't work, and maybe they want to get Tom Brady the ball a little bit more and let him rock. But I do think that for a team that has Super Bowl dreams, they're going to be looking to the postseason. They're not going to want to win a lot of the first 8 games anyway. They're going to want to make the playoffs, potentially clinch home field late in the season. I don't think that Tom Brady is going to be very, very involved here, at least as involved he was last season. I think he takes a step back in his year 44 season. That sounds crazy to say.
Yeah, it is crazy to say. And Brady and Uncle Leo, by the way, looked like they were having an absolute blast, the time of their lives last night when they received their Super Bowl rings with the Bucs. Geoff, what do you think? Kenny doesn't seem to be super high on Tom Brady, but I feel like every year we ask questions, can he continue? Can he do this? And he just proves everybody wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady is interesting. I mean, obviously we're talking about a 44-year-old quarterback, so there's a little bit of injury concerns, but this dude just plays every game. I think Tom Brady falls into the category sometimes of boring to talk about for fantasy football because he's so consistent. This was the QB8 last year, and I think when it boils down to it, I don't really feel like Bruce Arians is going to change his offense at all. Tom Brady's knee or age or whatever. This is a guy who likes to air it out. He's aired it out at every single stop where he's been a head coach. He's going to air it out again this year. Again, what comes down to Brady for fantasy football comes down to valuation. He's around the ADP like QB 10 right now. And you look at the guys in front of him, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, a lot of those guys have question marks. Is Deshaun Watson going to go to Philly? Is Aaron Rodgers even going to play? Brady brings a level of consistency, in my opinion, that you really don't get with those guys. I think this is a player in Brady where if he starts to fall below QB 10, you really got to take a good look because I feel like there's a very good chance you're going to see very similar numbers here with Tom Brady again. Again, worked very well in the first year with the Bruce Arians offense. I don't see why I can't put up similar numbers in year 2.